Hey. Sorry it took me so long. I had to set some stuff up. I didn't quite have everything set up, and I didn't have every post set up yet. But it's all posted, and it's all set up. How we doing, chat? Here's the game. Hello. Horror mod or Skyblock? Oh, you know, if you just read, you'd probably be able to know. Pretty simple. I feel like you might have eyes. I am not going to waste any time and probably just get straight into it. If anybody wants to be in a party, I will check you first unless I know you personally. And then we can do some Diana. But for the time being, I'm going to get started because that's kind of part of the point of the 24 hours. How is everybody doing, though? Hopefully pretty good. World's Worst Beast, Trigger, Blunk, Suicune, Leah, and Pristine. Welcome back. You have 5 homework assignments to do? Well, certainly you can finish them in the time that this stream takes. If this 24 hours is anything like the last time I did 24 hours of Diana, at about 3/4 of the way in, Hypixel is going to start freaking the fuck out on specifically my connection line to the server, along with Demonic. And then we're going to start pressing right-click on our AOTVs, and it's not going to do anything for probably about 5 seconds. That's how the last time I did this went. And then after I did the 24 hours of this, I'm gonna pass out on my floor. And wake up to my dog. Wasn't this the one thing you didn't want to happen? Yeah, so I didn't expect this to actually vote in Diana, even though we wanted full perk Finnegan. And then I left it up to the community. Oh, shit. Also, we're doing DAs. I left it up to the community in 2 different polls on what they wanted to do. And the first poll was 25 votes, and it was 52 to 48%, 52 being the horror mod stream. And I thought that was a bit too close, so I did it again, and the second poll got 55 votes, and Diana got 80% of them. So thank you, Leah, for my very real birthday. I didn't necessarily want it to happen, but also I'm not opposed to it because I do still need Diana drops. The create mod sucks. Yeah, no, I hate it. The create mod is actually really good, and I love it for certain things, but it's the fact that every mod pack ever that has anything to do with automation immediately includes it, and okay, well. Hi. I fear if there is a die, I am not winning that one. Want stream anniversary gift? I genuinely forgot who's Iron Man and not. So sorry in advance if this infuriates you. Stream anniversary gift? What does that mean? Also, I don't think that people getting upset over being Iron Man is a thing. Yeah, no, the Create is a very well-made mod. It just has... It's used too much. There's other automation mods. I know. I saw. That's fine. Dude, I'll get to go to 24 of these. Ish. Nice. Boom. Legendary turtle pet, huh? No. That is not related to my stream in the slightest, and it won't ever be. Hi, Jayok. What is this guy doing? Ender artifact. No. See ya later, surely. All right. This song, not a very good song. Oh, that's a better song. How has everybody's Skyblock progression been recently that have been playing Skyblock? And not the people that haven't been playing Skyblock, because I do not care about you. I knew you were ready to type up, I haven't been playing Skyblock, okay? I know the type of man that you are. Odd, to be honest. Fair. Good. But I don't have any faith that that's true. Oh, yeah. Give me this music. Oh, yeah. Place them sideways. And get a gear shift. Or not a gear shift. I don't remember what it's called. That one. Gearbox. Gearbox. Yeah. Simple, easy. The only thing... This is absolutely just my fault, but I never planned anything out whenever using Create. So I ended up having, like, an excessive amount of cogs and gears placed down. Fucking dumb. I was never truly great at Create. I had this one really over-engineered thing that probably could have taken 3 total cogs, and I ended up placing 7 because I needed it to turn and one specific rotation, and I just couldn't get it that way without doing some arbitrary bullshit. It was so funny. It really doesn't. I mean, the creativity, yeah. The memory, not so much. It's just... It needs to stop being used. I don't want my factory-based mod pack to be steampunk. You know? It's kind of how I feel about Create as well. It's like, it is amazing, and it is a wonderful mod, but I want not that. What? What are you doing? Oh, you bitch. I didn't get it low enough. I'm sad. Dude, Lunar fixed the detection problem with Discord, so now it always works, and it's so nice if I ever have it on. I mostly only use the actual Discord overlay now, so that way I don't have to... I always felt weird not having the ability to see who was in the call or if someone joined while having streamer mode on. So I rely on that one specific part of the Discord overlay for that. And, they fixed it, so now it actually auto-detects again. I think it's been fixed for a minute, but I didn't fully believe it, because they fixed it at some point, and then they broke it again in one of the dev versions. And now it's fully fixed, and it's so great. Hi, Noodle. This is loud music. Holy shit. I don't really have much volume control at the moment because for some reason my Spotify API key still repeatedly gets its access revoked from my Stream Deck. And I don't really understand why. But according to Spotify, I'm somehow managing to misuse it. Even though I don't do anything with it. It's pretty great. Also, to the person that said that the 24 hours of Diana is insane and it'll make me more insane than I already am. The only thing that's going to piss me off is if I went on an excessively large streak of dropping nothing and dropped like 3 books this whole time. Right? I would be pretty upset about that. Is New Hub bad or decent for Diana? It's not bad at all. It's actually way nicer because you can get to everything a lot faster. The fuck happened to my streak? You haven't been to several streams. Have you? You're being forced to do 24-hour solo? No. God, no. Do I do inverted contraband? No. Yeah, you haven't been here for 3 days, Alana. SH track particle. SH track sounds. Start a 5-minute timer. Thank you. Oh, this looks great. What do you mean what's happening? What? Do you have a problem? Is there an issue, Jayhawk? Oh, no, yeah, it does. If I use the Fire Freeze staff, my frames are gone for a moment. If I have to use a Fire Freeze, we'll test it then. It'll be fine. Holy shit, it looks amazing. I agree. I agree. I can't see half the stuff that I'm going for, but it's fine. When I turn it off, too, it copies every particle and every sound that you've listened to. Sometimes it goes up to over 100,000 particles, which is quite a lot, because it includes every, like, walking particle. It's every particle. You need every single particle on as well as first guy, and you will look like the average streamer. I mean, I have most particles on. I have a couple turned off because they're just general nuisances for things that I have, but I kind of like the way that particles look in the game, except for block breaking ones. Those are fine when I'm, like, in vanilla Minecraft, but in Hypixel Skyblock, they're kind of dog. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. But I'm pretty sure this is, like, the entire, like, this is just the greatest thing. Copy the entire screen being, just the entire screen being filled is what it looks like when scrolling Soupy. Yeah. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Pablo. The cardboard sword from Crate looks like a baguette. Hmm. That's great. There's a vid on new accessory line for Skyblock. New accessory line? Like alpha stuff? Yes? Oh. Don't care enough. Ow! I'm getting a phone call. Hang on. Sorry, chat, I'm back. Is this new update pushing us to over 2K with Fishing Island? I believe so. What have I dropped so far? Well, I haven't been live for very long. So, nothing yet. Oh my god! See? I can't. It was wonderful. Wonderful. SH track particles end. SH track sounds end. Cool. It is a bit much. It is a little bit much. And my whole screen does get full, but it's okay. We can survive with it. Also, sorry, my dad called me in relating to with the like consistently rising insanely high gas prices in the United States of the Americas. DoorDash is like offering a sort of price relief system on some gas. But he was like, you should have it. I'm like, I don't, because I haven't been doing it for 2 months like you have. He's like, oh, that would make sense. So he didn't say that actually, but I hope he believes that. I hope he understands that makes sense. That because I started Saturday, that it would make sense. I had a very awkward interaction yesterday while doing DoorDash stuff. I had someone's food, and I had the address, and I got up to their house, their door. What is that? 30? 30. And I got up to their door, and they had their order set as leave it door. Yo, Grim Creators, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Hopefully it was pretty good. But yeah, so they had their order as leave it door, do not knock, do not ring bell, otherwise you will wake people up. Wake up babies, specifically. I think they had children. It could be dogs. I don't really know. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, they have these rules set in place, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do it. And as I'm walking up to the door, fucking window, wide open, dude's just staring at me. Doesn't say anything. Doesn't walk over to the door. Just stares at me while I put his food on the ground. Take a picture of it and walk away. And then, as I drive away from the scene of the crime, from the scene of leaving his food at his door, someone comes from the back of the house, around the house, and grabs the food and goes back around. I don't know what the fuck I watched in that scenario, but yeah. The release vid on the new title of this one line cost 75,000 copper. Well, that's a bit much. Can they stop making copper things? Torture didn't get a single Datalistic. Yeah, Datalistic's got a little bit rare. I think I dropped... Have I dropped one? I've dropped one so far, but I haven't been in for very long. I've only done 4.5 hours total this event. Today alone, I haven't done more than 30 minutes, probably. I think they got rarer, because there's less of a chance for it to roll since there's more mobs, right? Because there used to only be 6 mobs? 5 mobs? Now there's twice as many. So you have a harder chance to roll for the same item. I can't do Mythic Dynasty since I need 2 for Dayblade. Yep, I did know that. You technically need... Well, you don't need, but There's other things you also need, right? Daedalus. Yeah, the Reforge. You need 3. Did I dig that and then not kill him? Oh, I know. Trust me. I'm just saying overall you need 3. I think it took Lurks, one of my friends, 3 or 4 days. Not of playtime, but of just general Diana gameplay. I have a very important question. Okay. Why did you tell me that you have a question rather than asking the question? For you to be ready. Okay. Still haven't asked it. Might help. I've done 12 hours as Diana. It's frustrating. Yes. No, I understand. What did you get in the game that made you skyrocket progression? That was 2-ish years ago. So, no, it's gotten drastically different, right? But I got a Hyperion, and around that time, there was also a Diana, and I was able to use the Hyperion to efficiently do Diana, because before it wasn't... Melee Diana was not the most common thing. In fact, you only did it if you had, like, Infernal Crimson with 10/10 Crimson, specifically. Obviously, since then, we've had a lot of changes, like Mythic Diana makes Melee the best in slot. So at the time, it was great, and it was still useful for most things, like fishing inclusive. But now like, it helped me get through fishing very, very quickly because it was just best in slot for that. But now you use a Flay for fishing. So, like, for the modern thing of what would probably skyrocket you through progression, I don't really know. Because I haven't been at a point where I've skyrocketed through progression with anything in specific. If I had to say that there was something that's going to skyrocket you through progression, it's probably going to be a vacuum at this point, considering pest farming still is insane and is a good, decent thing for money. And then thus you can pay for things, but if you're thinking like Iron Man related, I don't know. But I'm not Iron Man, so... Like, I don't... That's not a question that I really have much of an answer to, because I haven't started a new profile in, 4 years, almost. Yeah, I mean, you're always gonna have a lower number than whatever the max is, right? So you gotta keep playing the game and keep doing the thing to make more money, to then invest back into it to make more money. It's kind of just how it works. Pest farming is wild. Alternatively, you can do, like, hunting. Hunting also can fast-track a lot of stuff and if you get all of your attributes. I feel maxed out in pest farming. Are you sure? What's your armor and your equipment And how are you doing it? And what's your pest chance? And stuff like that. Okay, I'm not maxed out. Wow, that wasn't very hard. But the upgrade at this point are so expensive. Like what? Because realistically, at minimum, you can do Slug Pet, which is good for, pest chance, right? That's fine. You can do Slug Pet. It's not, like, it's not the best in slot, I'm sure you know. And then, whenever you kill your pests, you do, is it slugs? You do slug pests as well. And then sow slugs to George or something like that. And then, no, mosquito's not budget. Mosquito is not budget. Unless you mean like this. But it's not budget. No, 160 mil for a common pet is not budget. Digested mosquitoes are fucking insane. And, like, they're not common to drop necessarily, right? I'm sure you know that. And then we got out of, like, having back-to-back Finnegans or whatever with the pest perk. So they kind of shot up. And with everybody under the same understanding that pest farming is as insane as it is, it's kind of a fairly common pet to go for. Especially considering doing pests for an entire crop milestone is so incredibly viable that half of my crop milestones were done by just pests, and then the other half were me actually farming them. If not less. In fact, every farm on my garden is the only farms that I've built, except for, I think I built carrot and wheat as well. And that's it. And that means I've built melon, mushroom, netherwort, wheat, carrot, and then the 2 flowers, I think. I think I farmed all the flowers. But that's because I wanted moonflowers and sunflowers for sunflower oil. I have 420 bonus pest chance and 1500 farming fortune. And 1750 farming fortune for pest drops. Yeah, so that's where you're certainly lacking. Max out your pest bestiaries. Right? And then you can use a hedgehog, and it's like when it you max your pest bestiaries, it's like 20 farming fortune worse than a mushroom cow or something like that. And then just purely use a hedgehog if you want to do that for a little bit to like minimize the amount of pet swapping that you have to do. Because obviously you don't have a rose dragon. You were complaining about that earlier. 800 mil for a pet. Eventually get a mosquito pet, because mosquito pet's overpowered with the... There's two things that make it really good. The pest finals being more effective, and just it has more bonus pest chance. Do I get into railcraft, pneumatic craft, or digital age modern industrialization? Pneumatic. I like pneumatic craft. Slug in sprayed plot is 15 fortune worse than mushroom cow with my MP. Yeah, no, that is roughly correct. Wait, slug in sprayed plot? Slug? Hang on. The fuck does slug do? Oh. Yeah, don't do that. Mosquito better than slug. Yes. And then make sure that, like, you aren't just running your pest hunter equipment. When you're farming, you farm with your regular farming equipment, And you only swap to the pest hunter stuff and the pest vest when your spawn cooldown is up. And then you spawn your pest and then you swap back. Alternatively, you don't do farming and you go do something else. But there's not... Again, the best thing that I found that fast-tracked me through my game was something that I did 2 years ago. And thus doesn't really stay nearly as relevant as what I'm saying now. Equipment swap is not worth it. No, it is. It takes maybe half a second to do. If you mean swapping, or like for the actual crops that are farming, but from the stuff from the pests, it's definitely worth it. It's 1% better. And yet we also ask for 1% more damage in dungeons, so I don't know why we're being strict here. I don't drop heli from heli armor. You do. You still have to farm flowers and plant things in your garden and get stuff from that. You don't just lose out on the drop bonuses by upgrading your armor. That's never been a thing. I'm a moonflower farmer. You're not doing very well. That's expensive and dumb. Don't do that. Pretty sure tiered bonus doesn't stack between the different sets. That's true. You can't have one piece, like one Helianthus piece on and have 3 Fermento pieces on and expect 4 for its set bonus. It's not how it works. Why? For the one plot thing? That's 4 more sprays that you're using. And more time wasted spraying. I've not gotten a single thing that I want yet. Oh shit, hang on. I need to separate these clips. So should I... should invest my 900 mil? Up to you, man. New folder. Matcha. I'm gonna quote you every time now, Zerkit. You did this to yourself. Stop macroing Beast Trigger. It would help. Yeah, that's how Skyblock is. Leah, you're still doing Diana, right? I got beat up by King Minos. Okay, but you're in the hub. So is that a yes or a no? Also, Alana, I don't know if you're still here. Make the 1.21.11 version so I can use it, please. I would like to use it. Thank you. I don't know. Descriptive. Sounds like a yes to me. Oh. Periwinkle die, surely. And Mythos die. Surely. Okay. I am okay. I've been better. I didn't get either. Yay. Life? Sort of. I want to be done with school. And also not be, like, struggling money-wise. However, shall be okay. Once I'm done with school, I'm gonna, like, get a job or, like, actually lock in on DoorDash for a bit until I get a job. Because I kind of need to. It's gonna be interesting figuring out how to balance next term time-wise to, streams and stuff, because I think I got away with a lot last term because I had Fridays off. Yeah, if we start saying the J word and shit like that, I'm gonna ban you from my chat. I'm gonna be completely honest. We're not censoring stupid shit. Job is a word, and it is a genuine word. Can I pull up? Could you just say, can I join the party instead, so I understand what that means first? I feel like Leah's not in my lobby. It's okay. I'm not really either. Congrats, Zirkit. I don't remember how to spell your... Is it just that? Sure. Oh, yeah, no, I don't get to go to the... Oh. Well, Leah, that's not very great. Cool. Oh, she's on her garden now. I have pings turned on for the things that I want to go to. But, effectively, I'm not doing manticores or sphinxes. You went to the bathroom? I see. Pressure's a pretty bad thing. Yeah, I can do that. Stretching is so nice sometimes. Did my Manticore sell? Yes, it did. Let's go. Somebody still has their Diana waypoint sharing on. Yeah. That is why I said Sky Hanny. It didn't give me a thing for anything. I just saw the chat message. SBO knows how to discern. I love the arrows with this. Yeah. I'm going to change that. I realize, so I think I have it on a 30-minute cooldown. I'm going to put it on a 1-hour cooldown instead. Excuse you. I punch you, you die. What the fuck is happening? Thank you. Where? That way. I can't see. Leah, you gotta put the fire freeze down after he's done. You thought it wasn't ink? You saw an orange sheep and a guy with a fishing rod and thought that was an Inquisitor? Yes. Here we have different definitions of what an Inquisitor might be. God, we don't need to do that to a Sphinx, I feel like. I think we were fine. My screen does not need to die. Because you are fire freezing in a Sphinx, dog. Just stab it. Have faith. I'm going to hope that I did that one. Is your PC optimized already? Yeah. There's thousands of particles that show up whenever that happens. If you use a fire-free staff. Oh my god, cow. But also, like, I'm running several programs at the same time on top of Skyblock, right? I'm streaming. Being a big one that kind of saps a bit of stuff. Granted, this should mostly be CPU, so... Minecraft is pretty CPU heavy, and I don't know what else I'm using that would be using my CPU right now, aside from a little bit of OBS. Maybe Discord being open. Yeah, no, definitely Discord. Yeah, I have GPU acceleration turned off for Discord. Oh, I'm gonna get fucked. Oh, no, wait. It's over. It's been 5 minutes. Holy fuck. Where? I'm on my way. Let me go! You can type an amount of seconds after the command, by the way. It'll auto-turn off. Oh. That would have been good to know. So if I type 300, it should do 5 minutes. Should I pet swap? Like, just swap to mosquito when I'm about to spawn pests? Yes. And then kill with whatever gives you the most farming fortune. Sky Hanny has a nice little timer that tells you when your cooldown is over. What is the farming pet? Whatever the best pet is that you have. You could do hedgehog, you could do mushroom cow. You could do slug in a sprayed plot. He doesn't have a rose dragon. Oh. Hey, that hurts. Damn! Why are we clicking so fast? I'm gonna be completely honest, it's very easy to see his fucking rage. Or not his rage, his hits phase, and you're hitting him so quick. After he gets out of it. Slow down. Can you put bountiful on my farming thing? I can't. Someone else can. I'm busy. I don't trust someone else? Well, then no. Sorry. I'm on my way, but I guess I'm not. Oh, he died. By standing still, probably. Yeah, you do have to move horizontally, Zerkit. You can't stand still. What is the method? Yeah, don't talk about it. How about that? How about we'd stop? Problem solved. Don't apologize. I'm talking about DSD for bringing it up in the first place. You're fine. He doesn't really need to be sorry either. It's just, we don't need to continue with it. You didn't bring up the oh, never mind. I'm not. It's fine. We're chilling. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Team, I need to check something out. It's important. YouTube Studio. Is it above it? Is it above it? No. Shit. All right. Why are we calling me that? That's a bit excessive. Also, I already had those. Is it seriously giving me the... I have the achievements. This pisses me off. I'm gonna drop it one day. How many have been dropped? Someone look for me, because I'm too locked in. How many mythological dies have existed in the game at this point? You will drop the die in 2089. I don't like you. Oh shit, there's a burrow right here. I know. Oh. Oops. Ooh, that wasn't very far. Okay. Is it based off of the ding? What makes the arrow guess logic work for the distance? Is it the color? Where it's pointing? It goes up and down as well? Oh. I know that they credited Skyhanny a bit for some logic. Is that the same logic that Skyhanny used, or did they make it... Does Skyhanny have one, actually? An arrow guessing like that? Because I think they credited for the... this. SBO Youngster code. Okay. Oh. Okay. I gotta remember it's serious. Hi, Alex. So, it's purely just based off of where this points? And what, does it just, like, intersect with a block perfectly or something? How's Anna so far? Well, I haven't dropped anything. So, what's your magic find? I don't know, because I haven't dropped anything. Off of anything that I can get Legion on. The only thing I've dropped was the fucking, core. Nope. Which I guess might give me my magic find. No, that's not my magic find. That was Aura magic find. Okay, I need to go to the dark auction. I guess maybe if I type Manti 473 on a Manticore that I think I didn't have Legion for. Maybe I did. What is it, everyone in dark auctions? Dark purple dies in right now for 3x. And also we're about to get Scorpius. What is the fishing cane to pet swap? What? Fishing rod. Fishing rod pet swap. I think he meant cane as in, like, walking cane. So, on fish, equip the pet, and then set up a fish, or set up an exception for the same pet. And then do the same for the other one. And then you just swap between them. How do I find the rod? It's any fishing rod. What do you mean? Can't find one. Is this a song from Undertale? No, this is from Celeste. Any fishing rod, Pablo. Except for Flaming Flay. As long as you set up the rod rule with the fishing rod, you should be fine. But do make sure that, like, because fishing rod rules are very, very common for a lot of things. If you set up, like, a bunch of different rules with fishing rods, then that's a bit different. And Zombie Commander Whip? Doesn't that put out a bobber? Would that not work? I thought it was just the act of, like, actually sending out the bobber that procs it. Only rod that puts a bobber. Only rod that puts out a bobber, but not procs rule. Oh. Good to know. It's not really a fishing rod, though. I guess neither is Flay, but Flay's more used for fishing than a Zombie Commander Whip, so. But that makes sense. So it's used for bobbin time. That makes sense. But that only makes sense in context of fishing parties. And nothing else. Flay is the upgrade to Soul Whip. Direct upgrade. Bobbin Time Diana? No, but then you miss out on the magic find from the Daedalus Blade ability. Yeah, that's why I didn't include Soul Whip, because they're direct upgrades. Most people don't really consider Soul Whip to be usable for most things anyway. What? 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 It is believed that conditional magic find doesn't apply when you're not killing. Well, that would be fucking wrong. Gonna be honest. I don't think that that's true. Because that would be a lot of magic find not applying. What is this person saying? He has dibs. Why are we... What are we doing? What was that? Another artifact? You people. Okay, no die. All good. You go into SBO, and then you scroll to the bottom, almost, to where it says rare mobs, and then you click share rare, or select which mobs to share, and then you check off Sphinx and Manticore, and then you're fine. But I'm sure that Leah can also just turn off the receiving of Sphinxes. I know she's capable. Also, are you sure that you turned it off in Sky Annie? If you go to Sky Annie and then click Diana, rare Diana mob waypoint sharing, just turn all this off. That's what you have to turn off. I'm sure that you know that, but is your party full? My party is people that I know, and I don't necessarily want a full party because too much spawning means that I don't get to spawn very much of my own. I'll probably cap it out at 4. It's all off. I had it on in SBO because you said that you had pings off anyway. I do. I don't care. Leah can turn off the pings. I don't know why she's complaining. Seems like she's being lazy. When's Shen's auction ending? At the end of the Skyblock here, like it always does, probably. By the way, the vid on Terra Slayer I really liked. Yeah, I did too. And so did a lot of people, apparently. Considering the video did really, really well. Though the vid was not on Terra Slayer. I mean, I guess it was, right? Because that's where the die comes from. I do appreciate that people are saying that your vid on Tarantula Slayer. It's like, no, the vid was on a die. The vid is on me grinding a die. It's technically related, but, like, it's not what it's about. And I find it so funny. Yo, Squid, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What did you get up to? No, you're fine. I know that it was a compliment. Hi, Skullsy. Spud raid? Real. Hello, SPFD and Dookie Scrounger. How are you guys doing? Yeah, no, the videos have been getting better because I started making them to, like... Specifically, I made the videos in a way that, like, I would actually go back to YouTube and watch them myself. And for that one specifically, I did. Because I hold myself to a higher standard, I feel like, than other people do. When is the year ending? Good question. Then. Probably. Hi, Yachty. Hello, Pengu. How's everybody today? How was the Squid Kids stream? What did he get up to? I did not get a chance to see it. I rage baited Squid's chant. Was very fun. Oh, dude. That sounds like an enjoyable experience. Squid and Yachty were in a heated debate. We were having fun. Yeah. Did the fun include Squid talking loudly over you? I was playing Devil's Advocate. No, that's... Playing Devil's Advocate is fun sometimes. No, he can't do that to me. I won't allow it. Fair. Squid talked about how the VTuber model he paid 1,000 for needs to have... Okay. God damn! I probably shouldn't have been hitting it myself, but what the fuck happened to my inquiz? Holy fuck! Gone. HP immediately wiped. It's insane. I will be really sad if I don't get a mythological die during today. I'm gonna be completely honest, chat. It would be very depressing. But also, I completely expect to not get one. Because that is how it's been since it has been introduced. It's one of the few dies not on the wheel. So I have hope. I have hope. And who knows, maybe it's next week's. Maybe it's in 14 hours and 48 minutes and 45 seconds. Maybe it'll become the 3x die. What is that? Go away. And then I'll have an even better chance at dropping it. And then still not drop it, but it would be fun. Zerkit, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Just come to the Inquis whenever. GG. 503. Okay, so that's my magic find. Pretty good. I'm not mad at that at all. I don't think I'm missing any enrichments. Am I a dirty, filthy liar? Hang on. No, I'm not. If they adjust a rarity of a talisman from, like, legendary down to epic at some point, right? Is there... Maybe restart game? It might help. I know SBO was being janky with me when I first launched. It shouldn't be a different mod, no. I don't remember what I was saying. Like, I know specifically to explain, like, the jankiness that I was experiencing, I turned off party commands, and then they just didn't turn off until the next day, I think, which was only prompted by me restarting the game. So, yeah, I have a feeling that's what's going on. You're live at a normal time? Oh my god. I've been live at normal times throughout the last 2 months. So, thank you for not believing in me, I guess. But also, I'm not going to be live at a normal time because I'm not ending for 22 and a half hours. I also haven't eaten dinner, chat, so I will be getting dinner at some point probably soon. I might make some ramen. Or I order food. Who knows? I mean, every time I got in that, it was past 9 p.m. for me. Snipes, thank you for the raid. How was your stream, homie? Taco Bell? That is down the street, but I don't have my car for that. So I'm going to send you this one. Specifically, this message that I forwarded you that says it happened at, what is that? March 19th at, oh, only 4 minutes from now on the 19th. Thanks. Ginger raid? That he is ginger. This is true, chat. 3 hours of yapping and no gaming went crazy. What did you do? Was it just like a just chatting stream? It says 10 p.m. for me. Okay. But that's the same time it is right now. While you're here, right now. If I give you mythological die, will you has joy? No, because I want to drop it. I'm usually asleep right now, but you just called this a normal time. Now, let me proceed even further. Oh, here's this one. Here's this one at 10 a.m. my time. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Just saying. Almost 11, in fact. I don't care! That's a normal time! I'm gonna beat your ass. I don't know where you live, but I did at one point. Gonna farm then Crown showed up? Okay. Fair enough. You could have farmed while talking. Could you not have? But the die is so not real. Yeah, I know. Thanks. Oh, thanks, Hypixel. No. He was gambling his tier 11 Infernos. That took 3 hours? I just had Taco Bell last night. Turkey. Unironically, my dad might be the person that delivers food. If you did that. First hour was mainly setting up mods and stuff for farming. It took you an hour to set up mods for farming. Mods isn't... It's not that in-depth, dog. To farm? I'm not surprised. I just am always in awe at his stupidity. I also had to max out my farming shit, but that's not what you said. He struggled to change angles for Sky Hanny. He was doing angles for Sky Hanny? Wait, hang on. What? Isn't there a whole item? What are we talking about? He had a 2-hour stream for Dungeons 1.21 config. The squeaky mouse mat. Okay, but you said SH. That's not... That's just an item. We're getting Burger King? No, I don't like Burger King. What Nope said? That's Nopo. Cool. Taco Bell it is? Alright. I'll send... Hang on. What are you getting from Taco Bell? Good question, good question. Hang on, chat. Taco Bell. Taco Bell menu. my dad delivers this, he's gonna be so confused. Yeah, just do this. This guy needs presets, yeah. I don't get why we're paying for my food, Turkey, but I appreciate it. Considering I could have just made ramen. But... What, did you start becoming rich at your Starbucks job or something? I gotta lock the fuck in. Hang on, I forgot that this song was in the fucking game playlist or the stream playlist. I just choked on my drink so hard. Go, 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 go. Go. No. I'm not very locked in if I'm missing stuff. Just be grateful. No, I am. I'm just asking why. Why is Back to My Music unavailable? It's been unavailable for months because I don't want it anymore. But I don't know if I'm ever going to turn it back on with like a different functionality. Time for me to lobby swap for an hour so I can trade you a free Milo die without the inconvenience of a party invite. But I'm not going to accept that because I want to drop it. You know? You hear about dignity? You understand what dignity is? I want it. I don't want to lose it. Fuck you, Leah. That's not helpful. No, I was still gonna go for it, but I don't want to have it unless it's mine. Can I drop anything? That would be cool. And I don't mean a pet item. I just like to use these things and spend money on it. Yeah, that's kind of like a lot of this game is pretty useless, and you spend money on it sometimes. Except for certain people. Certain people make money off the game. Like Yachty, when you use code Yachty in the Hypixel store. Is it still the one that I use? But not on Hytale. Fuck you, Yachty. That's mine. I have a Hytale code. You don't get that one. That's mine. So you would even want a Minos Relic? I would take a Minos Relic. I have a couple of them. See? All of these I've dropped. Hytale is dead, who cares about it? It's kind of because it has no real direction in it right now. I have faith that in the future it'll be better. Technically, promoting Yachty's code is, in a way, promoting not giving the server money because they pay him, and it gives you a discount. So, in a way, I'm correct. I would either promote Yachty's or Sweet. Sweet is the homie. I like Sweet, but he doesn't... I don't talk to him. I don't really talk to Yachty either, but I've talked to Yachty way more than I've talked to Sweet. There's a couple people that I'd be willing to do that for. Nitros is not one of them. Hate that guy. But there's a couple people who I will willingly do it for. Yachty's one. Sweet, I don't think I've ever considered, but I've known of him for probably longer than I've known a lot of people. And then I don't know what else. I think I used to do Toad because I just kind of respect the quality that Toad has in terms of his videos. I may not respect his takes that he has in game, but in terms of like YouTube content, he's just kind of... He has some... I think he has a better philosophy for certain, like, especially Iron Man content being like not weekly or daily based, but more so surround like of a... If there's meaningful progression in a video that he can make a video out of, then that's good. And he takes time with it. What did Nitros do? Nothing. Well, that's not true. He made a fishing progression guide when he should not have, and was wrong about a lot of information about it when it came out. And then I started hate watching his videos. Not actually. But, like, I watched them, and then there were little things that were just, like, He might be a good person, surely, but I don't care. Yeah, no, I just... The fishing progression guide was like my eye-widening moment of, what the fuck am I watching? And then I realized as well that there were other videos that I weren't seeing. Like, any, like, update video that he makes, if it has anything to do with a, like a forums post, he just reads it word for word and says, oh, wow. Oh, cool. And that's it. And I was like, okay, well, that's fine. Yep. Yes. If they showed up, I would watch them before, and then I just didn't really care for them. Because I didn't have too much of a grasp on what Skyblock was. I was just watching anything that I could to get a grasp of the game, and then I watched the fishing progression guide. I stopped watching his videos, came back to it, and went, oh, hey, that's not it. That's wrong, in fact. Also, who the fuck starts a thing to pass a country's population and then visit it after, quote-unquote, asserting your dominance? What? Why did no one tell me that you'd get a discount when you use a creator code? Okay, every person that has a creator code that promotes it says that it gives you a discount. Always skip the intros? That's on you. I'm not gonna promote that we continue to talk shit about Nitros. But I don't like his videos. Snipes can take that. Does Snipes make YouTube content? I feel like that wouldn't... I feel like the qualification to be a YouTuber is to make YouTube content. He made 2 videos? 5. Okay. When? Personally, I only like Skyblock endgame content. If it's not endgame, they have to make meaningful progression in the video. Yeah, and I think that's kind of what I was talking about with Toad. Is I think Toad does a really good job about that throughout his whole like series. Is he's done a pretty good job of never making specifically daily content. Not to harp on Zach, but Zach did daily content as an endgame profile, and that didn't really work, especially as an Iron Man, because you're just repeating a lot of the same tasks. And in a direct comparison, Toad and Zach were in very similar positions of the game. I liked watching Toad more because he got, like... Again, he did meaningful stuff in a video. He didn't just post the same thing over and over. No, yeah, Zach worked for a long point, and then he also, he got bored. Because at the end, it is very boring. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, no. One thing I will say about Toad is that his thumbnails are all the exact same. And that bothers me. But, you know, I think most YouTubers do a fairly good job, though. At least they're still promoting the game as a whole. What you mean the same? Go look and scroll through Toad's thumbnails, and you will see that they are either him crouching and staring at items on the floor, or they're on like a shelf. Again, no hate. It works. He gets views. It's a really well-made thumbnail. Thank you, Yappy. Yappy, the goat of legitimately Skyblock thumbnail making. But that's something that I can't get behind because I want each video to feel... I don't know. But that's something that I don't agree with. Nitro's is quality or quantity over quality. I mean, yeah, but again, I'm not gonna harp on him too much. Yeah, I do. I enjoyed Cow's videos. Oh no, short. I'm fine harping on people. I mean, I'm sure, but I don't want to make people upset that don't necessarily need to dislike me, because I feel like it is a bit rude. But I'm also, you're right. It will eventually make better content in the future. But like, I don't want it to be just shitting on somebody. I'd rather it be like in a form of constructive criticism format than you suck, fix it now. Like, that's just rude. Should I spend all the gems again on booster cookies or wait for the next fire sale? Your money, do what you want, but if you want Skyblock money, probably fire sale. Dude, Fire and I have been having, like, a good go at, like, asking each other about thumbnails and stuff, and it's been super fun learning, thumbnail composition from him. Because he had gotten significantly better from a couple of things that I told him, like, months ago, when I saw, like, a couple of thumbnails, like, hey, this is not great. And then he took to that. His thumbnail is super... I like how he's formatting and structuring his thumbnails, and then I started making some of mine, and he was like, hey... You're making the same mistakes you told me about. I'm like, I know, but I'm like, I can recognize it, but it's hard to fix. I understand that now. She's lost. She's eating my food, drinking all the Mountain Dew. Hope that's okay. No, it's not okay. I want my food. You know what's funny is that Taco Bell that you ordered from is not even 2 blocks away from my house. She's lost. Is she messaging you that? It's very fun talking to people about content. Yeah. No, the editing stuff, I don't necessarily talk to a lot of people because I like my format because I can't do guides because guides just bother me because one, I'm never going to be someone who wants to input my information on how to do something specifically because I think that you should play however the fuck you want. Obviously, guides are for the people who want to do things efficiently in the way that they want to, but I don't like that. Other people make progression guides, and I just like making things that I enjoy. I will make whatever the fuck I want. Like, so I'm about to post a Jerry Seed video tomorrow, I think. Or maybe it'll come out Friday. It might come out Friday morning. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, it'll come out Friday morning, probably. Or Friday afternoon. But chat, I spent way too much money putting some shit that I probably shouldn't have on a Jerry Seed. One thing I do not like about Skyblock content isn't specifically about the creators. It's just hard to make creative and fun videos. However, I will say that if you put your mind to it and you can do it, it can be pretty good. I'll say that both of Looney's Skyblock videos have been phenomenal at doing that. But he put so much fucking time into those videos. It is insane. Yeah. Realistically, you could probably pick one topic and make something very interesting off of it in Skyblock. It's just very difficult sometimes to do that. The game doesn't provide a whole lot of sandboxing in that regard. Zerkit, I don't think you have your pet on. Yeah, the Winecraft guy. He's posted 2 Skyblock videos. The one about minions and then the one about is Hypixel Skyblock worth it to play. I wouldn't say he's the Minecraft guy. He's just kind of the MMORPG or the Winecraft guy. He's the MMORPG Minecraft guy because he's posted videos on several different servers. He likes Winecraft a lot though. Winecraft being probably the best structured MMO in Minecraft. Oh man, I love D-Lug pets. No, D-Lug. You said it right the first time. The benefit from Hypixel though, Hypixel Skyblock, is that it all is very Minecraft. Like, the charm of it to me is that it all looks like Minecraft and is off of a general basis of Minecraft. There's no super fancy custom texture mods. Can I send an Imgur link here? Links get immediately blocked and hidden, so probably not. Sorry, excuse me. Probably not. Would I still play Skyblock as much if it was a game outside of MC? I don't know. It's a really hard question to answer because I don't really play a whole lot of other games. I can say if Skyblock ever did force that texture pack that they teased on Twitter or whatever it was, and like their social medias, I probably wouldn't if it was forced on you. Because I didn't... That looks great and it looks wonderful, but I like Skyblock because it looks like Minecraft, not other things. Hypixel Skyblock port soon? I hope not. I hope it stays Minecraft. I don't ever want Hypixel to merge Skyblock with Hytale. That would be a terrible choice for everyone involved. What if they allow Minecraft players and Hytale players to play? Not happening. Would a mod be able to negate the resource pack? Yeah, there's already mods that negate server-specific resource packs that are forced. Now, they could, I guess, add it as a blacklisted mod, but I don't... That does not stop several other mods doing the exact same thing. So, they can't blacklist mods. Doesn't Firmament do it? No. Taco Bell has arrived. So it'd be dependent on whether or not you're running that. They're never going to look at that. There's 3 separate mods that do that for Firmament Classic. Okay, if the Taco Bell is here, I shall be back. You calm down. It has your fucking name on it. I forgot about that. Dude, I looked at the fucking receipt and I went, that's not my name. And I was like, who's fucking... I shouldn't see that. And then I realized I know your name. So it doesn't... It's not that insane. But I was so concerned for like a second. And then I realized, yeah, that's not new. Crazy concepts. Dude. Chat, we got a cheesy gordita crunch chipotle nugget crunch wrap supreme, which is like a slider thingy, a nacho cheese Dorito taco, and nachos themselves. Shit Taco Bell food for me. I can't wait to vomit. What the fuck is happening to my sacks? Wait, hang on. Before I leave, why do I have 600 extra million coins in my sack? What happened? Congrats, Warpub. What happened? What spiked? I don't know. I'll be back. My dogs are outside. I know that person. That's where I'm sitting. Excuse you. Move, dog. I'm back. Never had Taco Bell. That's reasonable. Hang on. I must obtain my food, chat. I'm going to mute for a moment. Why am I getting butt fucked by a nymph? Leah? Why are we on my island? What? 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 I'm eating dinner. What? Sorry, Jad. Sorry that I'm destroying your retention. Mm-hmm. What's up? What do you want? Listen, I have no clue how many people are here. Because I don't have that up on my screen anywhere. Because I don't want to see it ever. Because it's horrifying. But, thank you, I guess. Hi, Bungie. Also, they aren't watching shit. I'm not on screen. Here. We'll just do this. Look at that guy stare vaguely above my head, trying to find where the center of my camera is in my third person. Still adjusting. It's great. Uh-huh. So much. Oh, stop that. I don't like that. Also, no, they weren't. No, they weren't. Replying to the DM that you sent me, Turkey. No. Because she handed me the $40, and I went, hey, do you want any back? You didn't say anywhere how much you wanted back. And, like, I have $20 that I can split back because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, if they need change, you have money on hand to give them change. And she went, no. And I went, what? Oh. And then I felt awkward because that's a lot of money. Why was there like an extra 200 particles? Do that again. What did you just do? Oh, you ate a god potion while running. I see. I understand. Guys, I think I've been inactive for long enough that the 30 FPS mode has struck. Cool. Now it's smooth again. Also, if I tab out, it doesn't pause me. Because, is it like F3 and P or something? Oh, hi. You just look lost, homie. Yo, everybody should visit me for free social XP. Thanks, guys. I'm eating dinner, yeah. It was bought for me. I can't let it go to waste. Hey, you might be in the way. Excuse me. Hi, Bungie. Oh. No, that's not horrifying watching you appear from the middle of nowhere behind me. Mean? No. No, don't be in front of me. You'll suffer the same fate that Pengu did. No, don't be in front of me. There you go. I was just looking for the lapis quarry. It's that way. If it helps. That guy's really trying to get as many cake souls as he can. Bro, I got like a gang. Also, who the fuck is that? Oh, it's Skullsy. Guys, I got my next food item. I was looking where you were looking, but then got kicked. Yeah, whatever. Hi, Nopo. The fuck just happened? What? Hang on. My desk just broke or something. Oh. It's the coin. This is wonderful. This is what I wanted in life. Not really. Oh my god, that looks horrible. Don't press shift, Nopo. Don't do that again. Stop. Goodbye, turkey. Don't die. Everybody's just staring at each other. Punching. Dude. I should make this Skyblock Fight Club. Quick, everybody nod in agreement. Quick. Agree. Agree. Yeah. I got a gang, guys. We're all on the same page. This is the peak content everybody wanted. Right, guys? Am I getting... Wait. Goodbye, guys. Dark auction. I want my dark purple dye. Click faster. Work better. Do harder. Oh, fuck. Thank you, Mem16 Mustache Man. No. Fuck off, Iron Man. That's fine. Drown. In a second. You guys ever use command blocks? Command block mods? Like you can place down a command block and then paste in a like a paste bin thing, and then it would summon like a giant command block structure that basically acted like a little mini mod, but it wasn't actually a mod for your game, and you could use it to do some fun shit. I remember, I think it was long.zip made a lot of those videos on them, and like distinctly I remember that my favorite one was the one where you could become the Flash because you could walk straight through walls. That shit was so cool. In my opinion, I think that that's when Minecraft was the most fun for me. Was around that time. The command block monoliths, yeah. They were fucking cool, dude. I love those things so much. Is this the fourth item? I think so. We had jellyfish, we had personal phone number, vicious 5, yeah. Oh, hey. You're still on my island. Um. I don't remember what fucking helmet skin that is. You guys just ever explode? You sit there having a fun time, and then you just blow up randomly. No reason. Nothing. This is not a good time to redeem that. It lasts for 5 minutes, and I'm eating food, but I'll do it. Wait, so Nopo, if I type... Oh, 300, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hang on. I'll add to it. Quick, everybody that has any fucking... anything that has a rune on it, put it on and get to my island. Go, go, go. Cover the screen. What is going on? What do you mean? Is not what your game looks like? Why did the top particles disappear? What the fuck just happened? Oh. Well, they're back. Oh, it's because he was moving. I have faith in our capabilities to bring particles to the world. What is this? What do you mean? Here. What if I just do this? Oh. I know. I'm eating dinner, though, Blunk. Let's go back to the land of the existing. I have a bite. It's 4 a.m. for me right now. Do you reckon that 5 a.m. is a good time to go to sleep? No. Probably should already be asleep. However, that has not stopped me from going to bed at 5 a.m. anyway. There was one week I was editing one of the dye videos. I think it might have been the tarantula dye, actually. The tarantula dye. The brick red dye. Brick red, I finished editing and making the thumbnail and everything at 5 a.m. And the video comes out at 7 a.m. every week. So that was an enjoyable experience. You know? Hmm. No, 6 is not better. Don't do that. Oh, hey, it ended. Take my clothes back off. Now, chat. Think of like, hey, get out of the way. Move. 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 Think of like this, but make it a human being and not square and rectangular. And it's basically me. I was about to ask why you're taller than me, but then I realized it's because you're wearing a head. It's a head. And heads make you thicker on the head specifically. Why are you not a rectangle? Why are you not a rectangle? No, because you were short. Yeah. That would be part of my name. Ow. No! Trade me? I don't know who you are. Oh. In a moment. I'll be right back. Yeah, but I didn't know if that was him or if that was someone else, Skulzy. Sometimes people just say trade me, and then they don't actually know where the fuck they need to go. Why? I think I have that. Do I have that? I do have that. Not doing it. Common wolf? Yeah. That's what that was. What? I don't want the common wolf. Take it? Why? It's your birthday present? It's not my birthday. Write this day off. It's not it. Hi, Zerkit and Leah. I'm back. I think all my burrows reset. Right. Leah, I can do it. I'm here now. Doggy went through it. What do you mean, good aim? I hit it. It just didn't. I don't want that. Congrats. Yachty's on an SMP? Fair enough. Yachty doing anything but playing Skyblock? No, the bigger thing is Hypixel SMPs have a spawning. The way that mobs spawn in it are different from how Minecraft actually works, and it's kind of a problem. So back when I started picking up in streaming, was when SMPs were pretty popular still. Like as a regular Twitch thing. They were like not only on the rise, but you know, the Dream SMP or whatever it was like mega popular at the time. So I went from I think doing Bed Wars and stuff to starting a Hypixel SMP with my viewers. And we had some limitations on some stuff. We like did a bunch of things at the same time, made like events out of some stuff. And I played on that shit for like 2.5 years. And it was fun. It was great. And like I said, I was picking up there, and I went from like I think 100 followers to 1,000 while doing that on Twitch, while posting some stuff elsewhere. And we built a couple farms there. Like there was a slime farm and like a creeper farm. The creeper farm barely fucking worked. The spawning mechanics on Hypixel SMPs for mobs are weird. Very weird. There was like initially an agreement that they made the spawn radius for mobs a lot shorter than it originally is. And then I don't remember what happened after that, but nothing ever worked like realistically how it should have in terms of mob farms on ours. Except for I think our disc farm was the only one that worked properly. Which we treated more as like a redstone farm. Albeit I did forget a lot that that was a free redstone farm and just ended up mining redstone on my own. What is Mish doing? She's just playing build battle. Oh. Is she live? I wonder. She's not. She's just vibing. Cool. Chat, at some point, I know it says 24 hours of Diana, but I might take like a slight break to make the Jerry Seed thumbnail. Because I don't think I've made... Yeah, I haven't made it. I sketched it out. But I don't think I need too much for it. So maybe I'll just wait. Actually, yeah, I think I'm just going to wait. It shouldn't be too much. I've noticed that there's a couple specific compositions for thumbnails that work a lot better than others. One being the, I'm going to kind of say that I think Rage Train mostly probably popularized this, but just no background, just a black background. It does really well over a lot of other options, and it's so weird to think that that's a thing. I'm almost dead. That wasn't mine, right? Did I fill up my sack with ancient claws? Holy shit. Damn. Surely something. Neighbor, okay. I heard a truck start and thought that someone was getting in my dad's truck for a moment and was about to freak the fuck out. Slash what? Maybe Skyblocker has one. I'm shocked. Alternatively. Nah. I'll just remember. Any books? I mean, you'd think so. You would think so. But I did spend probably about 30 minutes eating food, so... Subtract that from the amount of time that I've been live, that's how long I've done Diana. And you know what? You'd still think that I would have dropped the book by now. Why is there a nymph? Guess I cocooned it a while ago. So cocooned mobs without owners, you can die to, and then they don't despawn. Which is pretty nice. Figured that out yesterday with Leah's cocooned Inquisitor, I think it was. So that's pretty interesting. Still don't get why they don't assign ownership to cocoon mobs, but they do for bosses. Boss bar. I do not want to see this. Also, wait, what? Playtime? Go away. I don't want to know that. Oh my goodness. Nuh-uh. I do not want to know my session time for how long I've been playing the game in a single session. No thanks. That sounds horrifying and bad. Surely, by now, it works. Nope. So sad. Lurks, does your Sky Any words work with Lunar? Wait, no, it does, doesn't it? Because you have Vincent Van Gogh. You have the option on for visual words? I thought I did. Maybe I don't. Oh my goodness. Wait. Watch it work now. This would be... My game is freezing as I'm typing. Dude. Everything is solved. I can change all my stuff again. This wasn't the problem before, I don't think. I still don't know what was causing the issue beforehand. Because Yanni tried to help me out with it before. Garfield Dargon, thank you. Wait. I don't remember what I called Jade Dragon. Jafarl, right. Leah, do you have them set yourself? I just remember them? Insane. Dude. My world has been saved. Nopo, you're so smart. It's almost like you helped make the mod. Almost. You just didn't. Why did I have 2 FPS? This music is fucking epic. I don't remember what else I had, but I'm sure that I could find it. I know I had other things, though. What about changing an item from a sword to a block? Doesn't... Skyblocker. Who's Cretan Bowl? Oh, mine. Shit. That's so sad. Lurks, I figured out that I have 503 magic find on Inquisitors. Because someone got a book off of mine. And that's what the magic find was. This guy on your island is pretty cool. If you're the one on my island, then I'm not going. I'm also just not going. Also, why are we still on my island? Stop. What? What a great sound check. I bet that concert was wonderful. Hello, Nikki Morrow. How are you doing? Nope. You want to stop going to people's streams and asking for them to give you expensive items? Might help. You have 4 of them? Cool. You didn't answer my question, though. How are you? Hopefully you're doing good. Yo. Do you think we're ever gonna get like a quest related to the chicken quest or something? Where the fuck? Don't know how I killed that, but I did. You're not doing good? Oh. That's not good. What the fuck? Did you just make me go back and forth like 3 times? You have a slime hopping around my island? Yeah, because you're still on it. Which means that my slime minions are probably not going to be doing anything soon, because once they kill enough slimes, they're all going to be hopping out. They can spawn on the sides because there's a wide enough gap for them to be able to spawn out there. And if you sit on the island for too long, then they start just existing, and that's a problem. Especially when there's several people on my island. But it's okay, though. What should I have resolution set to? Whatever the resolution is of your monitor? Probably. feel like that would make sense. God damn. Stop. My island is visitor free. Oh, yeah. How much money have you made since the start of stream? Haven't. Probably. I'm sorry, session? What? Nope. SBO, I don't think you know what my session is. I don't think I can tell you that. Is there a way to stop the SBO session from proceeding through every single event? Without resetting all of my SBO stats? Dropped anything good? Not today. Best thing I've dropped so far is this. And then just coin burrows and pet items and sticks. Kind of a dry run at the moment. As I'm sure you could have figured out. I guess I could do this. Slash chat P. Profit? How? How have I made 224 mil? Has to be mostly feathers. Yeah, so I got 40 mil from a manticore 2 days ago. And then a brain food. I have 76 million coins worth of griffin feathers. Yeah. Only thing I've dropped was a duplex book. That's interesting. Those aren't from Diana. Are you doing Blaze? They used to be? Nope. I dropped one stick and realized I still don't like Diana and sold everything involving Diana. Yeah. I can't do that. 1, because I like Diana. 2, because everything that I have Diana related is sold down. I had not realized that I've made 200 mil, though. That's kind of insane. 220. Without the core, it's 180. And I've done 6 hours of this. I guess feather prices being as high as they are is kind of wild. And then as many enchanted ancient claws as I've dropped. Being 1,000 so far. It was a Chimera one. Glad we figured out that duplex doesn't drop from it. That would be why I asked if you were doing Blaze Slayer, not... That makes more sense. I mean, that's good. At least you got something out of it so far. Something meaningful, I guess, out of it so far. Any moment now, we're gonna spawn something. Oh, hey. Speak of the devil. Doesn't really make sense that you hit it after having already hit it a lot. But, you know, it didn't kill it, so we're chilling. As long as it doesn't randomly die by not the hands of me, I'm okay. I should probably put the brain food up. I did not get loot share for that, I'm sad. I don't have that. Hi, Luna. I'm fine. Better because one of my friends paid for my dinner. Boom, boom. Should I get U-Drag or save up for G-Drag? Well, what are you going to use E-Drag for? Or what are you going to use it for in general? G-Drag has more use overall. E-Drag is very specific to 2 things. But one also, I guess, keeps you alive better than the other one, so... In my opinion, G-Drag probably. Because it's just used for everything combat related. Or not everything, but most things combat related. And stats-wise, for like things like Magic Find will benefit you more than an E-Drag will. Also, so we have a farming, a foraging, and a combat dragon, right? When are we getting a mining dragon? I know that golden dragon comes from mining, somewhat. But when are we getting a mining dragon? Or a fishing dragon. I want them. I want a fishing dragon more, I can't lie. And I want it to give 5 double hook chance. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they don't like that. Lurk said I'd get it on this one. He was wrong. $700 for G-Drag seems cheap. Hunting dragon? I mean, there should be a hunting pet. Realistically, there should be a hunting pet. But there's not. I don't think a dragon for it is necessarily warranted until we get like a full developed class out of hunting, other than just hunting 25, but yeah. Fishing, mining, and alchemy. I think alchemy is okay with not having it until it becomes a real skill. Because if you're going to say alchemy, then you're also saying enchanting. And like, these skills are basically not actual skills. There's the main 5 skills, and that's kind of it. Enchanting you get very quickly. It has its use, and it has a purpose, and it has pets that relate directly to it. But grindability-wise, it's not really a grinding pet. Taming also isn't really a grinding skill, nor is alchemy. In fact, I had this conversation a couple streams ago, but alchemy is so little of its own skill that a majority of alchemy is doing anything else but alchemy, and then spending like 2 hours doing alchemy. At most. And we also talked about how, like, it's kind of just a useless skill overall. Its big use being that you get longer effects from potions and, like, dungeon pots and stuff. Or not dungeon pots, god pots. And then the other thing is bingo. People use alchemy for bingo. Is this Leo's? This is Leo's. But it's borderline not a skill. It's in the skills menu, so it's technically a skill, but it's basically not. Two of my co-op members dropped a Judgment Core today, and I've been doing multiple bosses and haven't gotten one. Yeah, that happens. They should add a combat, foraging, and farming dragon. You're so right. Yeah, Leah, I think that you're ferocity rule didn't proc. Do you have damage over time stuff on anything? 3 months of bosses? You're not doing a whole lot of bosses then. Specifically, Leah, do you have Venomous or Fire Aspect on your Daedalus Blade? Yes. It could have died to that, I guess. But you did Huntax stuff, right? Also, it doesn't take damage to that, does it? So never mind. I'm just a liar. You think Fiery 10-star with 1700 MP with Habanero 5 and Perfect Gemstones is good enough to do Blaze? Yes. You've been good enough to do Blaze since you were at 1000 MP. If that's what you had. Is 30 or 40 a day no good? It's not a lot, but it is decent. But that's not 3. What are you... Do you have your RNG meter selected? Can't set my resolution low enough to fix my problem. Oh, you're the person with the firmament issue, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to solve your problem because I still don't actually know what the problem is. Because I don't have it. Have you, like, asked in the firmament stuff? In the Discord at all? I know there is one, I think. They have a Discord. If you type /firmament in the top right, you can click the button and it takes you there. They might have some support there. I can't click the button because of the issue. I'm sure that you could try, because if you're saying that it, like, all the interactions are in the bottom right, just click until it takes you there. It's off screen. Okay, hang on. But it's stuck at a certain 72.39% and it won't change. Well, that's not how that works. So here, Vicious. That's from the button. This invite is invalid. Does it make a new one every time? No. It should work. It's taking me to the server. Here. I will get it from the server itself then. Have that one. See if that works. Woo. Midas sword. The new link works? Probably. Do we need anything from Scorpius? Yeah, dark purple dye.
Too short to hit.
Hi. You finally figured out what I was talking about when I added you?
I was doing something real quick.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm more important. It's my streaming birthday and you weren't here. And I'm pissed.
I'm still here.
Blow up.
Okay.
What the fuck? Why is this level 192 making... Is he getting a 250 mil Midas?
Probably.
He did just get a 250 mil Midas, yes. Oh my goodness, chat.
Oh,
Yachty
great.
joined the game.
Oh my goodness.
He said I'm his favorite streamer because I advertised his code.
Really?
Yeah. Why are you so loud? Did I turn you up?
That's
I
all
did.
you gotta do.
Yeah. I mean, Snipes had just rated me, and then I said something. I said something about like a Hypixel creator code, and I said like code Yachty, which gets you 5% off the Hypixel store. And he said, "Yes, yes." Hang on, let me find it. Let me find it. If I scroll up far enough, I'll find it. Yeah, okay. I said, and he goes, "Yes, sir, my goat short is my favorite streamer." And then Snipes replied with, "Wow." And I said, "Except for Hightail. Hightail is code short because I have one of those." He goes, "That's okay." And then Yachty replied to Snipes' "Wow" with 7 W's at the end, saying, "Do you promote code Yachty?" And then he said, "Not gonna lie, I promote not giving the server money." And I said, "Well, you see, technically it doesn't because codes actively lose the server money because it pays somebody and gives the user a discount." So, like code Yachty. And then in all caps, he just said, "True." I'm such a good friend.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Also, I need to share something with you.
Okay, I'll be back.
No, don't leave.
Okay. Share it.
Sending you a
My mom's not
screenshot.
gonna be happy if I
Sending you
don't.
a screenshot. Here.
Okay.
I think that's a funny number.
That is a pretty fun number.
Bye.
Okay, be back.
Sorry, why is a Sirius's personal phone number going for 15 million coins? Is that it? What was the book? Giant Killer 6, Parrot, and then we just did a personal phone number. Yeah, people don't want it that bad. Thoughts on pest farming? It's good. I don't know what exactly you're asking me, but it exists. Just curious as to if you've done it. Not for money, but to finish Composter, yeah. It's the only reason I have as much stuff as I do. Carrots, baked potatoes, cookies, pumpkins. Pretty much most of the things on the left side that are enchanted, except for netherwort and melons. And a little bit of the hay bales are all from pests because I don't want to farm those crops. I don't even have a farm for half those crops. I don't know how clear that was. Hang on. My Iron Man? Nope. I just really don't want to spend money on composter because I'm already going to be spending money on all the copper by purchasing mutations. The amount of copper needed for composter is fucking insane. And it's more than what I have. I need to go to the rift. Yeah, I know. Sangria, sangria. I'll take a 9. It's funny that they had just made the reduction for composter things too, and then proceeded to add that. And I know that they made this whole justification of like, oh, but you can get copper from mutations. Okay. Still need green thumb 5. Still need all of the max crop upgrades. Still need to spend copper elsewhere, and also the composter. As it stands, we need like 300,000 copper. I don't want to have 400,000 copper as my next requirement, but here we are. What is this song? Oh. That is what I just said. It's almost at 400,000 copper. Or it is. It's one of the two. It's not released, but alpha. Should be alpha. I'd appreciate it if they stopped making farming content for a moment. Don't really want to do it. Because it seems like I'm never going to fucking catch up on it. Speaking of farming content, Rose. Why is that so loud? Because it is. And I don't know how to not, so. We're just gonna have to deal with it for the time being. I don't do enough farming anyway for it to be a logistic thing for me to care about. Or enough visitors anyway. What the fuck? Playtime? An amount of hours. Probably an amount. What else is up here? Thank you, Luton. I'm like half expecting my GPU to just explode again. What? No, why would I figure out why? There's not a way for me to figure out why. The whole screen went black and I couldn't do anything until I turned off my power supply. Couldn't see my game. I could hear everything just fine. Music kept going. Everything kept going. It had to be a GPU thing, otherwise the stream wouldn't have ended. And the audio wouldn't have still been playing. Driver explosion? Yeah, probably. Realistically. AMD is not shy to having problems. I just don't exactly know what took so much from the GPU that it stopped. Did you cocoon a Sphinx, Leah? Or like a Manticore? Gaia? Why did it notify you? There's a 4-season Manticore near it. Oh, on your screen. Okay. That makes sense. That would be my fault. Probably. Been a hot minute since we spawned a fucking Inquisitor. Okay. Alright. That's... I mean, exactly what I asked for. So. Okay. What is going on? I want to play. I want to have fun. Fight me, not her. Fight me, not her. Zerkit, why are you still hitting it? Don't hit it when it's at low hits phase. Otherwise, he builds up rage like that, and then we die. You gotta slow down. No, like, when it's at a low hits phase, stop hitting it, and then Leah or I can get it out of hits phase, and then we leave it alone for a second, so that way he doesn't build up rage right off the bat. So, like, say when he's single-digit hits, just probably stop. Unless you're killing, then obviously you get it for the rest of it. But, like, do not just keep clicking after it immediately gets out of hits phase. Otherwise, he starts heavy building up rage. Sometimes there's things that'll continue to build up rage slower. Like, I guess it does get affected by some damage over times. I think if you hit it sheep specifically, the damage over time still affects it. But, yeah, we don't want to have max rage. Otherwise, Leah doesn't get anything, or I don't get anything, or you don't get anything. No. No! Get out. Get out. I do not want that. I don't have the rare drop announcer on, do I? Sounds like Ultra Kill music. It's Terraria. Nope, they're not even remotely close. Because there is Ultra Kill music in this playlist. They're not close. Not even close in games either. Bye.
Bye. Hi.
I don't like you.
Okay.
Bro. Where's mine? It's a good song. It's a very good song.
Yeah.
It's a very good song.
Really?
It's a really good song.
Okay.
I've slowly been climbing my barrels per hour back from 411. I'm now up to 438.
Oh yeah.
Getting back. I'll be at 500 soon enough.
Let's swap that. Oh, that's the wrong. Okay. I will not be at that, by the way.
Didn't expect you to. Mm-hmm. Excuse you. Cool. This is the longest title for a song I've ever heard. What? Can you really call this a hotel? I didn't receive a mint on my pillow or anything. Hmm? Hello?
Hello?
That would be the song name of what I'm listening to right now, yes.
I changed my tunings. Call Max.
See? But you can't see the whole thing because it's too long. Oh my goodness. I need to lock the freak in. I'm turning this banger up. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
No one expected this song.
Okay then.
This is how I feel when I'm in an M7 boss fight.
Really? This is the one. Oh, I forgot I don't have the right pet on, huh?
Hope we don't stand on top of him. It's not a very good idea. Also, the pet only matters for gyro. Fire freeze it doesn't.
I know, that's what I tried to do.
Ah,
I was
yeah,
trying
that
to
probably...
gyro. Probably help to switch to my Griffin or something.
Why did they add the copper talisman line? Well, you see, they didn't yet.
Oh, wait, I gotta watch that video.
You really don't. You just need to know that you purchased a talisman with copper that costs 75,000 copper. It's just not necessary to watch
fucking
the whole
kidding?
video. No, I'm not.
That's so stupid.
I agree.
You don't want to get more copper. Like,
It's
why
only
are they making us
we only need 400,000
copper?
copper now. It's not that much.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Not that much.
Are you experienced at Broodfather Slayers? I am, yes. That's probably the only Slayer that I will confidently say that I am comfortable. Okay. I just got back-to-back Sphinxes. Come on, back-to-back brain foods. Come on. Come on. Oh!
I've gotten that achievement.
I got it!
I gotta figure out how to add it back to my achievements because, you know, it got rid of it. But
It takes me 30 seconds for tier 4s because I can't face skip and I use Juju for eggs. Well, I mean, there's no face skipping, so... Also, 30 seconds isn't necessarily bad. I mean, at least for tier 5s, my average is probably about 25 seconds. I mean, there kind of is. It's just really awkward. And I know there was when there was a release for the Slayer, but not anymore. Someone said that they accidentally skipped something the other day, but they didn't know why or how. What did they change about Yeti Sword? Did they change something about the Yeti Sword?
I think they did.
I thought they changed the Yeti
I
pet.
think they changed the Yeti pet, and I don't know if they're talking about maybe the
Centauri says so?
more than one use now. Oh,
Probably to use the new Yeti pet with Yeti Sword. Centauri doesn't say what's changed, I don't think. He just puts items in there that are relevant. Unless I'm wrong. Okay, quit telling me that there's not an appropriate burrow and fucking click and work. He doesn't. He shows newer items. Okay, well then he didn't say anything. And he does include items relevant to the update. So with the Yeti pet changing, a lot of its perks, including the Yeti Sword perk, it would make sense to have it there. Yes, there's a mythic baby Yeti. Is it actually good? I mean, the baby Yeti is a fishing pet now. I mean, it already is a fishing pet in terms of how you level it up, but its purpose isn't for combat anymore on Alpha. It is purely fishing. Jerry fishing. I think it's best in slot for Jerry fishing or something. Except for if you have a giant rod, the stats are going to be fucking abysmal to try and obtain. Fishing can stay away. Fishing is a good skill. Maybe you can stay away. Money is not the only point to doing anything in this game.
What do you mean cultivating 10 is only 25 mil crops in?
25 mil what?
It's only 25 mil to max out cultivating now, rather than 100 mil.
Oh, wait. It's kind of insane.
That's why I'm watching this video, because it said and more, so I really wanted to see. And then you can also like if you click on the mutations in the mutations guide at the carpenter, it shows you that like what you need actually and how you
1 second.
place it.
No, it isn't. My fungi cutter has 30 million on cultivating, and it's not cultivating 10. Is this on alpha, or is this just like a proposed alpha change? Hello?
In the releases video, it says it's on alpha, but maybe it's 50
Probably
mil
just
and
not
25
in.
mil. Surely they put it on the thread, right?
I didn't know this was a thing. This is dumb. Probably not. I just typed /hub while in the alpha. Genius.
Nice. I'm gonna check just in case.
I wouldn't be shocked if it's supposed to be and they just didn't actually put it on alpha. Yes, I did read what it said. It did, Luna. Because it did say it causes a blizzard on the island.
Yeah, I don't think they actually put it on alpha, because in the thread it says lowered crop requirements for the cultivation enchant.
Yeah, that is putting it on alpha. They just didn't do it. What's my magic find for Diana? On Chimera books, I learned with 2 other people in the party, it's 503.
Oh my goodness.
Not that I got that book, but because someone loot shared the book off me, and I got to see my magic find number from them, and I'm upset about that. I'm also shocked that that still hasn't been fixed. Or, I guess not fixed, but changed. I feel like you should see your own magic find. Please!
This is the one. This is the one. This is the one.
Okay, you've said this is the one for the last 3, and it hasn't worked.
No, I was just pranking you. This time it's actually the one.
Nope.
God damn it, man.
I know. My pocket is not big enough for it.
Fucking stupid.
Griffin feathers are expensive. Just sell those for a bit. We'll get money. They may not be 280k anymore, but I'd still say that 190k per is still a lot. For a relatively common pet item. Not pet item, for a relatively common drop. That has made me, so far, 85 million coins. It's kind of hard to get them when your magic find is 108. So, no, it's not, because that's not how griffin feathers drop. Griffin feathers are from treasure burrows, the yellow ones. That don't take magic find at all. These burrows. No, they're a chance thing from treasure burrows, but magic find has nothing to do with it. See? Griffin feather. There's another one. It has nothing to do with magic find. Just a tad silly. Pet items are chance.
What the
Chimera buffs
fuck?
our chance. Nope. Back up, Leah. 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 Back up. Kid, oh, come here.
Can I like gyro Leah? Is that possible?
Can we? Come here. Come here. Come.
What the fuck is wrong with this?
You know what?
game, man?
That's fine.
Oh, oh my god. God damn it.
Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back.
I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh, hey. I shall take the hits.
Is this circuits? This is circuits. Stand in the circle. Stand in the circle. Does everyone hit it? Cool. Leah, stop.
Nothing.
As per usual. It is a little bit strong, but it's not, like, insane. Have I ever gotten Kim? I've gotten a couple. Just a few, though. This is not every single one that I've ever dropped, but it is a majority of them. It's a bit gross to think that a quarter of my net worth is just from Diana, though. What? There's a treasure burrow behind the spider's den portal. How much would you say a mid-tier setup for Diana is? I don't know.
That's really hard to tell because you need a lot of things for mid-tier Diana.
I also don't
Even
really
then.
necessarily know what mid-tier Diana would be.
That too.
Because to me that means legendary, but to a lot of other people that does not mean legendary. I have legendary.
Shoot with 1 billion again.
It would be whatever probably Daedalus Blade, Mythos Armor, and probably 600 MP is. 6 to 700 MP. As a non-joke for the number. And on top of that, probably Hurtful. So Mythos 700 MP, Hurtful, Daedalus Blade, and obviously enchants and stuff. And then whatever you want for Magic Find. Like, and that's probably what I would consider mid-tier, and then you start getting better stuff as you put Chimera on it, and slightly better enchants to kill things faster. I've seen people do it with less, but I would not recommend Mythic Diana with anything less than 1000 MP. Realistically, anything less than 1200 MP is probably also stupid, but, you know, people do what they want. And I know for a fact that you can do it with less, because I've seen several people do it with less. This is not a great spot. But I'm putting him in the building. Hello? What would you like from McDonald's? I can't shuriken him? Okay. I'm gonna kill myself. 507. Wow, thanks. I wish it was mine. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, she did. Dude, I
Dude,
can't wait to drop my first book this event.
it's gonna be
4 hours into
pretty
stream.
awesome. You're gonna go on a book drop streak, bro. I'm
I
telling you.
fucking hope
It's
so
gonna-
because I still want to get my Chimera Sting. Oh, also, I need to spin for the die.
Real and true.
Odin, thank you for the follow. Hello. Oh,
my
shit.
goodness.
Where? Oh, I was next to you. Oh, here, let me shuriken. Hadouken. Don't kill me. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to exist
that's
in this
fine.
land of anti-Batmanism.
Nothing.
I could tell.
You're so right.
How you doing, Odin? Is it the gallery? Is this where it is?
I know that guy.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't. I do. That's a joke.
It's Odin die.
Yes, I know.
You just said you didn't.
Did you not hear the it's a joke?
No, because you didn't say that.
No, but I did.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, okay. Don't mind me taking a clip of anything in particular.
Oh, what?
Back? Yeah, it's not public quite yet. It's a self-modernized version of Scyphilophagus' old texture pack. What do you think next week's die is going to be?
That one. Was I right?
No, because you didn't give me a die. I don't know what happened. I should be back, though. I don't have a copy of Streambot running. Don't fucking lie to me. That's just not open. Oh, no, it is open. What the fuck happened?
Oh, it's back now.
Yes,
Okay.
because I pressed the button. Why did that happen? I'm just not, though. Maybe I don't open up the wheel while live. Oh, no, the wheel's already open. All right, which die did you think?
Probably Archfiend.
So why are we actually just being morons? That doesn't make sense.
Because I don't know what the fuck to guess.
Guess.
I don't want to guess a Slayer.
It's kind of wild.
Tentacle die.
Tentacle die. I don't want to do that one. If you're right, I'm going to fucking cry. It's not tentacle. Just know that. Strawberry? I didn't ask you. Someone
okay?
called it though. Someone did call it.
It is Archfiend.
It is Archfiend. Is my game not launched yet? I'm shocked that the YouTube stream didn't immediately crash. It's still going somehow. My game isn't launching. I might have to restart stream.
Alana ratted you for real, but didn't rat you.
I don't
for
even
real.
have the mod installed. I can't.
Mm.
I'm not on the right version.
Yeah, you're so right.
Like, everything is broken. Hang on, chat. I might have to restart my whole PC. Nothing is working. Did the stream turn off or did it show like the crash thing?
It showed the crash thing.
Okay, does it still have an uptime?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my game isn't launching. Okay, hang on. I'll be back. Hopefully this just crashes the stream again and then doesn't fully brick everything.